Hi, and welcome to this live episode of the Velocity Sessions. I'm your host, Greg Roulette here from ambitious.com. And today I'm going to be sharing with you how I come up with campaigns. And today we're going to be creating what I call a front end funnel. This is a funnel that we're going to send cold traffic, people that have no idea who we are. We're going to be sending them to this campaign. So Facebook ads, YouTube ads, email buys, affiliates, things like that. I'm going to show you how I draft out these campaigns, how I think about the different steps in the process, and I'll answer your questions along the way. So let's play the intro and I'll see you guys on the other side. We believe that your dreams, goals, and ambitions are too important to push off until tomorrow. And we know that the fire inside of you needs to be unleashed so you can make a difference in people's lives. That's why we want you to create and build your business at warp speed. This is the Velocity Sessions. And welcome to this episode of the Velocity Sessions. Again, my name is Greg Roulette from ambitious.com, and just wrapping up a really fun week. This entire week I've been teaching a class. It's called the Perfect Campaign class, and we just ended. We just finished the 5th day in the Perfect Campaign class where I taught about 61 students how to create and launch their first campaign in just 5 days. And what I think is most exciting about that is that all of these people, the majority of them, they're launching their campaigns today, which is like so exciting. That means they've built their pages, they've filmed their videos, they've written their email campaigns, and they've gotten it out there. So that's super fun. And it's got me re-inspired to create a brand new front end campaign for us. And so what I have done over the past 18 months is we've had one front end campaign. And when I say front end, I mean this is where we send all of our traffic. So if we're running Facebook ads, if we're running YouTube ads, if joint venture partners, things like that, we were sending them all to one place. And we've really refined this. And a lot of you guys know this because you have it. And that's been our Ambitious Video Planner. We've sent, now we've sold over 5,000 Ambitious Video Planners. And this is where we send people first. And so for the first time in 18 months, we are now creating a second front end funnel. Well, we've tried other ones, but this one I think is going to work really well. And so the front end funnel is going to be selling this Perfect Campaign class that I just wrapped up today. And so what I thought that I would do live, so I can answer your questions as we go, when it comes to your campaigns and things like that, is what we're doing, why we're doing it, and then I'm actually going to draw this campaign out live because this is like what I would do today anyway. So Friday afternoons, I typically plan out the marketing for the following week. And so what I'm going to be doing today is planning out the marketing for this new funnel. And then over the weekend, I actually build out the funnel. So I'll build the pages, I'll film the videos, do things like that over the weekend so that we can launch on Monday. That's how our business operates. Yours doesn't have to work the same way, but typically on Friday afternoons. So we have a marketing calendar that I have for the next 6 weeks of what product are we promoting, what are we building, what do we need for the next 6 weeks. But I typically don't actually build out all of the marketing until the Friday before the Monday, which sounds crazy, but I also judge it not based off feeling, but like I base it off momentum. And so I'm so excited about the Perfect Campaign class that we just finished that I want to build off of that momentum and now create a full campaign on it because I'm excited about it. And so I found that in my business, when I'm excited about something, I can get other people excited about it. I can start to put things into motion. So let's talk a little bit about what this looks like. I got to find my good old Apple Pencil and let's jump over to the iPad. So this is where I'm going to draw everything. So please ask questions, drop in comments as you go. So let me tell you a little bit about this campaign. So we're going to be, the goal of the campaign is what I call break even. So what we are trying to do is we're going to go and spend money on Facebook we're going to start with Facebook. We're probably also going to do YouTube ads. So the Perfect Campaign class is a $99 class, right? And this is the Perfect Campaign class. So that's what we are selling. I'm going to show you how we're going to increase the amount that someone spends immediately when they buy this course so that we can get that up. So now when I go out and we run Facebook traffic, let's just use that as the example, I can spend up to $99 to make a $99 sale. And that means I'm operating at break even. So that means I've acquired a new customer. Someone has now bought my Perfect Campaign class and I didn't spend any money. I invested $99 and I got 99 back. And as my good friend, my good mentor, Todd Brown would say, my bank account is no different at the end of the day. So that is the goal of this campaign, is break even. So I'm hoping that I can go out to Facebook and be like, hey, Mark Zuckerberg, here's $99. Send me somebody to my website that will also give me $99. That is my hope. Now, Mark Zuckerberg and the good old Facebooks might say, hey, Greg, we can't send you anybody for $99, but we can send you people for $120. And you give us $120 and we'll give you $99 back. Well, now I'm operating at a loss. That might be okay if I have something else to sell these people, which I do. But I don't like operating at a loss, at least when I'm getting started with a campaign. I want to be at break even. So the thought that goes through my head is not, how do I get cheaper traffic? How do I, because Mark Zuckerberg might say, there is no cheap traffic to send you. So what I have to do is, how do I increase the $99 that someone gives me to get it to, let's say, 120 in this example. Now, if I'm spending 120 to generate 120, well, now I'm back to break even. But how in the world do you do that? Because you're only selling a $99 program. If you're only selling a $99 program, how do you somehow get them to spend $120 with you? That's what a funnel is about. That's what a campaign does. And we're going to create bump offers and upsells in order to increase what we call average order value. So I'm going to increase the amount of money that someone spends in my campaign. And I'm going to show you how I do that. Like, this is how I think about it. All right. So again, my goal of this campaign, and your goal might be different. Your goal might be lead generation. Your goal might be to book appointments. Your goal, you got to figure out what the goal is for your campaign. We always start with the goal and then we work backwards. So my goal is break even. And if I can break even, if I can spend $99 and get $99 back, I'm going to go to my Facebook ads team. I'm going to be like, Rory, that's his name. Spend as much money as possible. Because if we can spend, let's say $1,000, and let's jump this to $100 and $100 just for easy math. And I'm going to get back $1,000 at the end of the day. That's break even. But now I've just generated 10 brand new customers. I have 10 new customers that are in my business, which is amazing. Because now I know the math. So I was telling you guys when we started, I just finished this class. I know initial metrics. My metrics are going to get better because I have a follow-up campaign that I'm going to do now and put that in place. But I know my metrics that if I bring in 10 people at break even, I'm going to get one to buy Velocity, which is our core coaching program. If I can get 1 in 10 to buy Velocity, which is my back-end product, we're going to, be able to print money on demand. That's what I am trying to build. All right. So let's see what does this look like, right? How do we build this? How do we do this entire process? Well, the funny thing, like this is like the most, I like the irony of a lot of this stuff, is I just taught a class called the Perfect Campaign class. Well, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to use a perfect campaign to sell the Perfect Campaign class. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. Again, we're going to have traffic over here. So we're going to have Facebook ads. We're going to have YouTube ads. I'm going to go live on some of the different platforms. I'm going to do some snackable videos. So I'm going to do all of these different things. This is where I'm going to generate traffic. All right. So I'm going to generate traffic through all of these different means, not one of them, but all of these different means. I'm going to send this traffic to a landing page. On this page, I'm going to have a headline that's going to say something like the perfect campaign for financial advisors, the perfect campaign for real estate agents, the perfect campaign for experts, coaches, things of that nature. I'm going to have a picture of a blurred out campaign, and then I'm going to have a box for name, for email, for phone number, and then for submit. So I'm going to build out a page that looks like this. Very simple page. Not hundreds of pieces of content, none of this. Very simple page. From this landing page, they are going to enter their information, and then they're going to go to what I call a VOD page. On this VOD page, I'm going to have a headline at the top, and I'm going to have a video. This video, I already have it because I've just sold the class, so I have to adapt it just a little bit, but I already have the nuts and bolts of this video. I'm going to refilm it now with some of the testimonials and social proof and stuff like that. But I'm going to have that, and then underneath, I'm going to have a buy button, and then I'm going to have a little bit of copy about the product. And on this, I'm going to say, hey, if you'd like to enroll. And then they're going to go to a shopping cart. The shopping cart, you guys have seen them, right? You enter your name, your address, your phone number, your email, all of that, and then they would pay their $99. Now, I said earlier, if we go back to here, I need to increase the average order value as high as I can, more than $99. How can I get it to $129, $150? How can I get the average order to be $200? Because now I can go spend more money. I can give Zuckerberg more money, all right? So what I'm gonna do right here on this shopping cart page, right on the shopping cart is I'm going to have a bump offer, which is going to be a $29 program that I'm gonna sell, which is going to be my Ambitious Business Blueprints training. This is done really well for us as a bump offer. We've done this in a lot of different places. So we're gonna have a $29 course that I used to sell for $299. So they're gonna get a 90% discount right here. And all they have to do, they don't have to re-enter their credit card information. They don't have to do anything. They're just going to check this box and they're going to add $29 to their order. This is magical, all right? So let me tell you, like, magical. So if numbers hold from past funnels, and again, numbers might change, but let's say that we get about 33% to take the bump offer, which is our typical kind of conversion rate there. That means for every single person that comes through this funnel, we're gonna get about, and I'm using basic math, an extra $10 bump. Because 1 in 3 people will take this, that means we're gonna get an additional $10. So now we've just gone from a $99 sale to a $109 sale just by adding this one element, this bump offer. Do you see how powerful that bump offer is? We've just added $10 to every order. We can now spend an additional $10 on Facebook ads to generate every single new customer. $10 additional in Facebook ads goes a very long way. But we're not gonna stop here. We're gonna have one more piece of the puzzle, at least for our initial funnel. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to have a one-time offer. This could also be called an upsell. They're the exact same thing, right? So an upsell or a one-time offer. So what I put together, and I was brainstorming this at lunch today, I'm like, what would be the best upsell that I could put into this funnel? And this is powerful because I think a lot of people, if you're trying to sell courses and things like that, if you're doing upsells, and I've done this in the past too, I'm like, well, what do I have like on the shelf? Or my books are over here. Like, what do I have on the shelf? I can just take this and I'm like, all right, let's just make this the upsell, right? Like, this will be the upsell. Like, let's just throw this on there and maybe they'll want it. Well, that's not the best way to create or present an upsell. The best way to create and present an upsell is if someone just bought something called the Perfect Campaign class and someone builds their perfect campaign, what is the next thing that they're gonna need? So if I've just built my perfect campaign, what's the next thing I'm gonna need? Well, the first thing that comes to my mind when I think about this, the first thing that I'm gonna need, if I just built my perfect campaign, is I'm going to need traffic. I'm gonna need to send traffic to my perfect campaign. So isn't that the perfect upsell to put in the process? Hey, look, if you go through this over the next 5 days and build your perfect campaign, you know what you're gonna need? You're gonna need traffic. You're gonna need to send people into your perfect campaign. The more traffic you send to your perfect campaign, the more money you're gonna make. So I came up with, I'm putting 3 products together and I'm gonna create the Snackable Traffic Bundle. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the live workshop of my snackable branding system. I'm gonna do snackable offers, and then I'm gonna do 2-cent views. And I'm gonna put all 3 of those products into one bundle and sell it as a one-time offer. I'm going to test 2 different price points. I'm gonna test $99 and I'm gonna test $199 and see which one generates more revenue for me over the long term. So let me move this over to here so you guys can see that. So we're gonna test 2 different price points to see what we can do. Now, if you get, let's say 5% of people to add, the $99 thing, you're adding another $5 average order value. If you're getting 10%, you're adding another $10 in order value. If you're selling at that $200 product and you're getting 5%, you're getting 10%, $10 more, $20 more, $30 more. So all of a sudden your average order value now goes from 99 to 109 to 129 to 139. It could get exponentially higher, and now you can afford to spend more money on traffic. Now you can afford to go to Facebook and say, you know what? Instead of $99 a customer, I can give you $129 a customer. And when you go to Facebook and say, I will pay you $129 for every customer you send to me, they will send you more customers because now there's a wider pool of people that they can send to your landing page. If you say, you know what, I can only spend this much to acquire a customer, there's only this many customers that they can send you. But if you can spend more, they will send you more traffic. So this is the funnel that we are going to be creating, over the weekend. So I'm going to create this entire campaign in a weekend. Now, the cool thing is what we need, like the assets to build this. So let me talk about that really quickly. So the assets to build this funnel is we need a landing page. Now, the cool thing is on my end, we already built that because we built it for what we already sold. We already kind of tested this. We need what I call a video on demand page. So we need the page, all right? Now the cool thing, that page is built. We need the video on demand. We need the actual video. This I'm gonna need to film. So I'm gonna need to edit kind of what we already did, and I'm gonna need to film this video. We need an order form. This is already built, but what we need to add to it is the bump. So that we are going to need to build. Then we're going to need the one-time offer or the upsell, depending on what language you want to use. So I'm going to have to write copy for the page. I'm going to have to film a VSL, like a sales video. And then I'm going to have to add the product to the members area. So that way if someone buys it, they can access it. So add product to members area. On the bump, I also need to add product to members area. All right, that's what I need to do in order to do this. Now, what I will do to test this, in addition to doing some of these things that I've listed out here on the page, let me throw myself back over to here. In addition to the assets that I need to build, well, then I'm going to test traffic. All right, so this is where it starts to get fun. And if you guys bear with me for a second, I'll actually show you some of the assets that we've already built for this, which is kind of fun because I've been planning this in my head all week. So what we're gonna have is we're gonna have some image ads. We're gonna have some video ads. We're gonna try a couple different forms of text. So as you start thinking about traffic, what are the different pieces that you need to put together to generate some traffic? So if you guys bear with me for just a second, I'm gonna show you guys some of the ads that we have already built. So yesterday, I went ahead and filmed some videos for this campaign, and I'm pulling them up right now. And just give me a second. So I'll play this for you guys. Let me get back to Ecamm. Let me go to this one here. And I'm gonna change, oh, it is the desktop now, perfect. In theory, you guys should be able to hear this video if I play it. There's a good chance that I'm totally going to screw this up, but you guys can see a little bit of this video. So we already created these video ads. So you can see it's a snackable style. So this is the style that we use for our video ads. It's a square, so it's 1080 by 1080. We have this headline at the top, the perfect campaign for experts and coaches. Down on this bottom section, you're gonna see that we have captions for all of this because we wanna make sure that if they're watching it with no sound, they can also see it. So that's what we got going on there. So let me go ahead and play this for you guys. Hey, it's Greg from Ambitious.com, and if you're a coach, a consultant, an author, a speaker, you're trying to sell courses online, and you know how difficult it is right now to generate clients online. Because guess what? Everybody's trying to generate clients online, and everybody's trying to teach you how to create a funnel or a campaign or a this or that, and everybody's got a mechanism or a way to do it. But the problem is, all this does is get you overloaded with information, and it doesn't actually get you moving forward. Well, I've been working with a close group of clients here at Ambitious, where we are using the factors of velocity, one of the concepts that we teach, to get your campaign up and running and generating clients and customers for your business in just 5 days. Not 5 weeks, not 5 months, definitely not 5 years from now. But what if in 5 days you can have a campaign that is bringing in high dollar, high value clients into your business every single day? Well, we've taken this approach and created a brand new 5-day class. It's more of like a workshop because every single day you're gonna do one little thing that just takes a couple minutes. And at the end of the 5 days, you'll have an online campaign running and building and generating new clients for you every single day. You can see on the screen, I'm sure they're posting some of the results that people are getting in like 24 hours, 48 hours after being in the class. So imagine like 5 days from now, you're actually generating clients every single day. using the internet, using online campaigns. That's what this is going to teach you. I'd love to invite you to learn more about the class, see if it's the right fit for you, and to see if you can just stop procrastinating, stop overthinking, stop buying more things and ultimately not getting what you want. What if in just 5 days, I can just show you how to do it? And not just show you how to do it, but each day, you've actually gotten one step closer to launching. And in 5 days, you've actually got your thing up and launched and bringing in clients every single day. We're doing it for hundreds of students just like you. I'd love to do it for you as well. Click the link below, learn more, and I'll see you on the other side. So there is the Facebook ad that we are going to be testing with a video ad that we're going to be testing for this campaign, which came out pretty cool. And so I like that one a lot. Let me see if I can find some of the graphics that we are testing as well for like the image ads. I know that I have them on here, but there's so much on my desktop. You guys would like vomit if you guys saw what was on my desktop sometimes. Let me see. All right, so I'm gonna pull this up, see if that actually came on the screen. Yep, so here is one of the image ads that we are running. So it's like mimicking a cell phone of like, you know, hey, we're kicking off our 5-day class on Monday, but next Friday you can have your new campaign, you win. Like we're doing some really cool stuff like this. And so again, we're using the principles of velocity. Like we're launching this stuff really fast. Today was the final day of the class, and we've already compiled videos, we've compiled the ads so that next week we can accelerate. I think what a lot of people do is like they would like celebrate today, like pop champagne, like we won the championship game, and they would wait until it was convenient. But today, we're now already excuse me, I got an itch there. We're already going on to the next step in the process. So again, we have traffic that we're sending here. I want to tell you, so this is kind of something it happened by accident. I was talking with my partner Nick about this, and it happened by accident, and now it's probably the coolest thing that I've done when I've done courses, or if you're doing any kind of training, and I think I see now the power in like challenges and things like that. Is so what we did every day in the actual class, like in the Perfect Campaign class, what I did every day is I went to all the members and I gave them homework to do. So every day they had homework. And instead of submitting the homework in like an online members area, or instead of sending the homework to me via email, I had everybody post their homework inside of a Facebook group. So inside, the entire class we did inside of a Facebook group. So I did Facebook Lives, just like what you're watching now. And I had everybody post their homework. Now, I don't know if I'm surprised at all, but day one, I told everybody to draw a campaign. To like go on a piece of paper and like draw that they're going to do this, and then they're going to do this, and then they're going to do this. And it was kind of silly. I was like, it's art time and art class. And like, but out of the 61 participants, we had 47 people do their homework. That is insane. I've like never had those numbers. I was like blown away. But here's the cooler thing when it comes to marketing. Now that's 47 pieces of social proof. Now that's 47 screenshots that I could put on the sales page. Now that's 47. I can be like, hey, look, 47 people in just 24 hours have already drawn out and started making progress towards their campaign. What have you done in the last 24 hours? So all of that, it was probably the coolest thing that I kind of did by accident. And then once I saw day one, I didn't have this planned. So then in day number 2, I like literally made it up on the fly. I said, hey, it's day 2, go to the Facebook group and like post this thing. And then day 3, I made that so every day I made people go into the Facebook group and post something. That was totally by accident. But now I think, I can't take credit for actually being this smart, but by accident, it was the smartest thing that I did, because now what I had over the last like 24 and 48 hours is everybody in the group has now posted a link to their landing page. Well, guess what? If I can say like out of the 60 people who went through the class, 30 of them within 5 days had their landing page live. And I have screenshots of all their landing pages. How much social proof and validation does that have that the class works? That to me was really cool. So I know I'm doing a little bit of a debrief of that campaign mixed with what I'm doing, but I wanted to show kind of some of this stuff. So this is, if you came here to see like how I'm going to build a campaign, this is the campaign that I'm going to be launching next week. And again, we have some of this stuff built. We're going to be starting with Facebook ads. I'm probably going to do a couple lives in this group, trying to get people to go to this landing page, to opt in, to see a video, to buy a $99 course. with a $29 bump offer and then a $99 or $199. So like you might get hosed and like see the $199 because it's a split test. To see what it is to get our average order value up. And if like I can get to break even or better, meaning that if I can get, I spend $100 and I get $100 back. If I'm at break even or better, we are going to scale this thing to the moon to where maybe we spend, $1,000 a day and get 10 customers a day. Could I spend $5,000 a day and get 50 customers a day? That could be a complete game changer for us, a second front end product. So now is where we go to the and part of our business. So we're not turning this off. This campaign is on, but we also have this campaign on. So what that means is that if we can sell 100 of these every day, and we can sell 10, 20, 30 of these every day, now we're scaling our business. To me, that's what velocity is all about. I think a mistake that people make is they get excited about this, and they stop getting excited about the boring, the mundane. I've been doing this for 18 months, selling this video planner. I'm bored of the video planner, but guess what? If you just learned about it yesterday, you're not. And so that campaign will continue to produce new customers for us every day. It's not about either or. Velocity is about and. We have this working and it works like clockwork without much attention from me. Now we're gonna build the second campaign and we're gonna max out traffic as much as we can to this second campaign. And then when we max that out, we'll create a third campaign and it's gonna grow our business. And so front end, we're gonna get new customers all the time. So man, that was fun. This was spontaneous. It was last minute. But if you want to learn like how we do this stuff and how we can help you to do this kind of thing, I'd love to invite you to learn more about velocity. No hardcore sales pitch, anything like that. But what we'll do is if you want to see if you're a fit, if you want to see if you are a good candidate for velocity, we can have my team, reach out to you. All you need to do is text the word velocity to 321-326-9910. If you text that phone number, myself, one of my teammates, my amazing sales team will reach out to you and we'll just ask you a few questions, see if you qualify, and then we'll tell you a little bit more about the program. There's no pressure, there's no shenanigans, nothing like that. It's an elite group of folks that we help to grow and scale their business, and I would love to invite you to join too, if it's right for you. If it's not, cool, no big deal. But in Velocity, we teach you how to do stuff like this. We teach you how to build this stuff. And in addition to just teaching you how to build this stuff, you get me helping you change your landing page, adapt your landing page, make the copy better, make it stronger, looking at your offers, looking at what you're doing. Maybe you're not selling products. Maybe you're selling services. Maybe you're a financial advisor. Maybe you're a real estate agent. Maybe you're an insurance agent. If you want some help, we can help you to do that as well, because it's kind of the same fundamental process. You're just not selling a course or a product at the end. You're selling a phone call or an appointment or something like that. So I'd love to tell you more about it. If you'd love to learn more about it, just text the word velocity to 321-326-9910. That's where you can learn how we can help you to do things like I just shared with you, how we're doing this stuff in our business, how our students are doing it. We have a ton of testimonials and case studies now that we can share and send to you. I'm not going to go through all of them now. That's not why you're here today. But hopefully this was helpful and you saw a little bit about how my brain thinks, how we think about building campaigns, what we look for in a goal, and how we try to raise that average order value right from the onset. So thank you guys so much. I hope that you have an amazing weekend, and I would love for you to text that phone number. This is my blatant pitch. Text Velocity. You got nothing to lose. You'll learn more about the program. If it's right for you, join. If it's not right for you, cool beans. It is all good, my friend. 321-326-9910 is that phone number. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you real soon. Thanks so much for checking out this episode of the Velocity Sessions. Please be sure to like this, share this, subscribe, leave a review. We would surely appreciate it. And more importantly, we hope that you use this information to start growing your business at warp speed.